More weird or interesting facts about me. This time I wrote them down, so I'm not going to try winging it because that didn't work out yesterday. Anyway, 13 I have here written down. 1, I wore braces on my teeth for like the longest time you can imagine, and it still didn't really help me. My teeth were like so bad growing up that you could almost see my gum line. I mean, I'm not kidding. It was like that. I mean, really bad. And I was just tired of it. And I got teased all throughout my childhood and even beyond that. When I was about 20, I believe about 23, I had I think it's called maxillofacial, it's a really long word, but anyway, maxillofacial surgery on my upper jaw. So what they had to do is they had to go inside my mouth and cut all the way around, and they had to shave off about, I think they said 3 centimeters or something to push my teeth up so I didn't have like this really long toothy look anymore. I don't know. I still wonder, maybe I should have just left things alone, because as I get older, I realize that I realize now like my lip will probably get longer or something, but I don't know. I don't know. I didn't have any other options. I don't think there really were any other options, so oh well. 2, I had my ears also pinned back. My ears used to stick out really bad. I mean, like, I got teased all the time for them. And I had them pinned back when I was about 26, I believe. Yeah, I don't know. Probably should just left them alone. 3, my nose was broken when I was a child, probably back before I could remember, because it kind of grew crooked. So my nose is a little bit off center, and my septum is deviated. So out of my left nostril, usually it's my left, sometimes it switches, but most of the time I can't breathe completely. It's somewhat blocked. I'd say it's about 20% blocked. See, I was severely abused as a child, but anyway, I'm not going to get into all that. Physical abuse. I mean, like, I'm talking like I don't even know how I even survived, okay? And you know, and fact 4, okay, here's another one. I do believe I have an intersex condition because of my large clit, but there's like something like over 40 or 50 intersex, what they call, I don't really call it a condition. To me, it's normal, okay? It probably is for me. But yeah, anyway, fact 5. I was vegetarian and vegan for a total number of years, about 24 years. I went back and forth, like I would go vegetarian, then I'd go vegan, then vegetarian, and then until I could no longer do it. I felt like I just like depleted my body so much. And during that whole time, I never really took B12. Fact 6, and I can't find not one sublingual B12 that doesn't have some kind of either artificial sweetener, artificial flavor, which is MSG, or some other kind of toxic chemical. I can't find one. Not one B12 can I find. And I know that my levels are normal because I've had blood work done. Now they're normal. They weren't before. I was like borderline, like gonna die, anemic. My levels were so low. But the thing is, the thing with B12 is you can have a high blood level, so that you could have your blood tested and it'll be normal, but you could have a low tissue level. So, but yeah, I'm not taking any B12 at this point because, like I said, I cannot find not one sublingual B12, not one that doesn't have some kind of toxic chemical in it. Yeah, I don't believe the hype about stevia being okay. It's still artificial. It's not in its whole form. It's been manipulated, and they use chemicals to make it into this white powder that's just not natural. I just don't believe it. It can't be good for you. I've seen research and studies showing that it's not, and all this other stuff. Anything artificial is not good. Where was I? Okay. Anyway, I'm going to go to 8. I guess I'm on 8. Oh yeah. When I was a child, I was never really supervised at all. Like I was able to just like eat candy all day and drink sodas. So all my back teeth were like falling apart with mercury fillings, and I just recently, like a year ago, had them all removed. I had all the mercury fillings removed, and I had my teeth all redone with 3D printing, where they like they how you say it, meal. They use 3D printing to make your inlays. So I have all my back teeth are all white inlays. I spent almost $10,000. I'm broke now. But I really had to, because the thing is, the mercury, as it gets old, the mercury fillings, that is, they call them silver fillings, as they get old, they start to crack your teeth because they expand. And all my teeth were like, had cracks in them, and they're like just not good. I didn't want to end up having my teeth pulled, because see, what happens is when the brown or the silver fillings start cracking your teeth, bacteria and germs can get in those cracks, and then they get down into your bone, and then all of a sudden, you start losing your teeth. So I didn't want that to happen. I lived in Australia for 6 months, and let's see, 10. The only reason I have long hair is because I really can't afford to like go like every few months and have it cut off. So I just keep it long. It's easier this way to just keep it back. So otherwise I'd be going and getting my hair like trimmed, like cut like short, like every few months if I could afford it, but I can't. Also, I do, I know this is going to sound weird, but it's not weird to me. I do prefer to pee standing up, and I am a nudist, which means when the weather's hot, I do go around my house and outside and do my yard work all in the nude. And oh yeah, last but not least, I don't like chairs. I have a saying, and that goes, if nature intended us to sit in chairs, then we would have chairs to sit on. I mean, the only reason we have chairs to sit on is because we make them. We make chairs. But if you look at people who live in nature, they don't sit in chairs. They usually squat. And I don't mind squatting, but I prefer to distribute my weight the way I'm doing now, because I believe that when you sit in a chair, it puts all your weight on your spine, and that causes stress in your body, and stress is not good for you, for your body or you. Okay, take care.